What's going on, everybody? It's Wade with Swamp Donkey Archery. I got a new bow review for you today. It is going to be the new Athens Axxis 35. So if you're interested in some information on this thing, stick around. We're about to get into it. All right, how's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I am filming this on, today is February 17th. So just want to let you know this bow that is in this video as of right now is available in the shop. And if this one happens to be gone, you want one, let me know. I can get you one ordered and get one sent to you. So getting into this, you know, a lot of people call these a review. It's hard to call it a review when you hadn't like shot the bow a bunch. So just for simplicity's sake, we're still calling it a review, but it's more like a first look at this thing. So as I said in the intro, this is the new Athens Axxis 35. This bow here is in the green beret color for the riser and the conifer gray on the limbs. This is just a super cool combination right here. The green in this conifer gray goes perfect with this green beret right here. So going over the stats on this bow, the Axxis 35 means it's a 35-inch axle to axle. I did measure it a while ago. We're right here on 35 inches. It has a 7-inch brace height. So that's going to be a really forgiving bow. So we'll just go through it. This does have what they call the Gen 3 RTX cams. Still has the rotating mods on it right here. You just undo 2 bolts or 2 screws right here. You can roll it either way to increase or decrease your let off. There is still 2 different mods for it. You have what they call the short draw mod, and they have the long draw mod. Short draw is going to be your 26 through like 27 and a half, I want to say, and then the longer draw mods are going to pick up at like the 27.5-inch mark and go out to 32. So one of the coolest features on this bow is the new Accutune system on this. So this is a tuning system to where you can actually adjust your cam left and right by using an adjustment screw rather than using shims or any other type system. It's very simple to use. There's a little set screw right here you can bust loose, and then you put you I want to say it's a 1/4-inch Allen wrench in this, and you can adjust it either way to shim the cam, either way to correct for any tuning issues you may have. I have a detailed description of how this works. I'll post a link right here, but this is a very clean, very user-friendly style tuning system for this. Just be sure to follow the directions how to do it to make sure that that you do it correctly. So yes, super clean. I have set up 2 different bows with this style system, and it's seriously a 4 to 5 shot tuning process with this. If you're worth a salt in setting a bow up, you set these things up just a tad knock high, and then set it up. I'm wanting to say it's around 7/8, give or take a 1/16 on your center shot, and then a couple shots. Adjust this if needed, and you're good to go. It is in the other video, but I will show you if you can see it. There is a window right here that you can see how much you've adjusted this either way. But like I said, more detailed video I've already done. Y'all be sure and check it out. And I'm telling you, that is a heck of a tuning system right there. It does have this new style cable stop right here. It is adjustable for your let off and or fine tuning your draw length. That will vary your let off between 70 and 90% on this. Still going to come with your high octane gas strings on it. It does have a new style limb pocket this year. It actually has, I don't know if you can see it right here, but there is the ability to put the screw through the limb and screw it into your limb pocket right here. It snugs that limb perfectly in place. There's going to be no movement in any of your limbs in the limb pockets here. Does have the Picatinny rail system on this one. Comes with the IMS integrated mounting system here in the back. You can't see it because I've got this Whisker Biscuit on here. So it has the IMS, still got your tunable cable roller right here. You can still bust it loose and move this thing either way to put you a little more or a little less tension on your cams or clear for fletching clearance. And it does have the fabulous grip off of the ever popular Elevate. This rubberized grip right here, it still is the same dimensions as the original grips on any of the Vistas, but you've got the rubberized to it, and it is a really good texture. It's not like that sticky rubber that people don't like, and it's not super slick either. It's like the perfect combination of a rubberized grip. One thing I haven't heard too many people mention, there is this little indentation machined into the riser right here. That is a nice reference on the front for your front hand, your fingers on the front. Let's see. Like I said, as far as this bow, this is a 70-pound bow, but as far as your limb options on this, you can get all the way down to 40 pounds. So you got 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, and we still have the 80-pound limbs available for, I know it's on the, I think all of the Axxis lineup, you can still get the 80-pound limbs in it. I don't think you can get the 80 in the Elevate, and I don't think you can get them in the Veil, their new Target bow. So may want to double check me on that. Don't quote that 100%. Let's see, draw length. Like I mentioned earlier, this will go from 26 out to 32 inches. Mass weight on this bow, I did weigh it a while ago with the Whisker Biscuit on, is 4.8, 4.9 pounds. So if we was to take that off, you're probably at that 4.7 ish range, as long as my scale is accurate on that side. Let's see, like I mentioned, 70 to 90% let off. Let's see, what else do we want to go through? Still has the string stop on it. Oh yeah, so we do have on the 35, you do have the two different available stabilizer holes. You can screw it in here or the lower mount. This lower mount's really cool. You can get away with a shorter stabilizer on the front to keep your weight down. It has the one stabilizer mounting hole here in the back. Dual burger holes here. It is machined out a little bit more definite right here. So you have a definite line for when you're setting your airs up square, 90 degrees in here. Let's see. I want to say the dimensions on the riser, it's just a little bit, it's a little beefier than the Vistas, so hence the little bit more mass weight on it. But I'm telling you, I haven't shot this one, but I've shot my 33, and it's just an amazing feeling bow. Super solid, no vibration in hand, just a great feeling bow. Still has your X-Out limb dampeners made by their sister company Mountain View. Awesome limb dampeners there. Let me look at my notes, make sure. Oh, speed. IBO speed for this is supposed to be in that 325 feet a second mark. Still not a fireball, but still very respectful numbers there for a 7-inch brace height bow. Wanting to say that is all of the general information I wanted to go over this. There are lots of different color options this year. They did take a few colors out of the lineup, so be sure and hit the Athens site to see what colors are available. I do have some paint chips right here. I can show you a few of them that are available, and then we will get into the meat and potatoes of what this is. So you have slate, you have the willow, of course we have black, Still have the white. We still have Autumn Blaze, which is a slick looking color. New for this year, have the Strata. And my personal favorite camo is going to be the Scree Solus. We still have the Conifer Gray, which is what that is. We've got the Green Beret. Flat Dark Earth is still available. And now getting into the Target colors, we have this new Hummingbird. That is a sexy color right there. I haven't seen any of these in person, but I have seen several pictures of people starting to get them in, and man, that is just a slick looking bow. This new Mallard, this is a good looking color, but I want y'all to be aware that this is not a vibrant color. It's more of a satin finish. So this could work as a target or a hunting bow. That's still not a bad color right there. It's not really flashy. Green Wing Teal, which is probably my personal favorite of the new colors. And we still have the ever so lovely Majesty Purple. And that is the colors available. I do know that Athens will do a one-off color for a little slight bit of an upcharge. So that is something that you can get a hold of the office and ask them about, and they can do you a custom color as well. So I'm thinking that is all the boring info we want to go over. I just done the draw curve chart. If I show y'all draw curve chart, and then we're going to shoot it a couple times, and then we'll put you some arrows through the chronograph and get y'all the numbers that I know that you want. So y'all stick with me. So this draw curve chart here, I made this up. You have a weight on this side, draw length on this side. And like I said, this is 70-pound bow. So you can look, I'm starting out at about 9 inches. Started measuring at the front of the riser, and we drew it back. And you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 8 inches into draw cycle. It just creeps up into peak weight. And we hold peak weight at 70 pounds for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6 inches. And then you can see it starts creeping down before it actually breaks over. The actual breakover point is right here. But this nice decrease in draw weight makes for a very, very linear pull. This is a very smooth pulling cam. If any of y'all shot the Vistas, any of the Vista series, this pulls nearly identical to the Vistas, just super smooth. And like I said, on this one, I still have set it the 90% let off. So our peak weight 70, and we're holding right at 8 pounds. So there is your draw curve chart. We gotta walk over here and move my Delta. She's right in front of my target here. Everybody tell Delta hi right there. She is my sweetheart. She's been out here with me. Yeah, good stuff. She's been out here with me all the time. So let's get her moved so she ain't directly in front of my target. Okay, I'm just going to shoot a few shots through this just to kind of get the feel of the bow. See what it feels like in hand, and any vibration, draw cycle, which I know the draw cycle is going to be amazing on it. And then I'll get you some numbers off the chronograph. So a lot of times when y'all see me do a review, a lot of times I'll take it outside and I'm going to shoot it outside some, kind of give y'all some outside shots, see what the bow looks like and sounds like and all that. Not going to do that with this one because this is a shot bow, and I don't want to put a whole lot of shots through this thing before somebody purchases it. So here we go. Let's see what this thing feels like. Like I said, this is 70, and I have it set on 30 inches draw because I want to get y'all some legit 70-pound, 30-inch numbers. Draws just as smooth as you'd expect if you've shot any of the RTX cams before. Nice linear, no dump into it in the back, and then letting down. You give it a little shove to go forward, kind of get it going, but nothing like some of the really bad hump and dumps. This really ain't bad to let down either way. And as far as vibration, there's a well, if I was to tighten up my string stop right here, there wouldn't be a buzz. I was going to say there's a slight buzz at the end of it, but that is because my string stop is not hitting. No shock, no jump. And oh, let me show you this real quick. Sorry, I'm kind of squirreling out on you, but I get excited when I'm reviewing these bows. So as far as the balance on this bow, I just want y'all to see that. I just have it sitting on my hand. It balances perfect. You can see that right there. Okay, I'm going to go with 4 different eras today for y'all. So I'm going to have the heavy one. Y'all, some of y'all, if you've watched my other videos, you may have seen it. So this one is 590 grains. So we got 590, and then I've got a real close to a good hunting weight arrow. This one's 450 grains. I have a 400 grain arrow I'm throwing in there just for fun. And then I've got the light one. This one's 359, so we're 9 grains heavier than what IBO specs should be as far as getting like a nice legit IBO number. So we're fixing to see how well she holds up. So we are going to do heavy arrow first and go from there. First arrow. And I might do 2 shots per arrow to make sure we get duplicate numbers. So this is a big bad boy, almost 600 grains, 590 grains. 252. Sling you another one. These things just pull so smooth. Yep, duplicate, 252. So now, let's do our more, what I would consider a hunting weight arrow. I shoot, my hunting weight arrows are like 485. This one's 450, so I think this is a good kind of let you know what you might be expecting number. 450 grains. 286. One more time. Duplicate, 286. All right. Next up is 400 grains. All right, here we go. $301. 400 grains at 301 feet a second. Here we go. Arrow 2. $302. 301, 302. Whew, that one almost stuck out the back of my target. All right. Now for the real deal. This one is 359 grains. So 9 grains heavier than what IBO should be rated for. It sounded faster. So C316. One more again. $317. So I'm going to play with it 1 or 2 more shots. See if I can find a hot spot in there. See if I can get that 320 mark out of it. Yeah, still staying 317. So these chronographs, they all read a little different. They all read a little different, but it is what it is. So there's your numbers on that. Anywhere from 250 feet a second for super heavy all the way up to respectfully, 320. Could be close to that 325 mark if I was at 10 grains lighter on that. I did double check draw weight and draw length and all that. Draw length was right on time. Draw weight was 70 pounds. So all that is some pretty legit numbers there. So let me ponder just for a second, make sure there's nothing else I want to include in this video, and then we will wrap it up. Okay, so wrapping it up, me personally, I used to be a 32, 33 inch axle to axle guy. I liked a little shorter axle to axle. I didn't like the super short 29s and 30s, but once I started shooting a little longer axle to axle, 34, 35 inches, man, I just love how the 35 inch, the Vista 35, this red, white, and blue one right there, that's my personal target bow. I just love personally how the string angle hits on me. I'm a 29 inch draw, can comfortably shoot a 30 as you've seen there, but I like to set mine up on 29 inches. Just the way the string angle sits, that's just good for me. So it's hard for me to tell anybody that this bow would be perfect for you. Everybody's needs are different. Everybody is built a little different. Everybody has different likes and dislikes. But as far as a good, what I would say, a good all-terrain tire, I think the Vista, I've been doing Vistas for several years, so it's hard for me to say Axxis now. This Axxis 35 would make an excellent all-terrain tire. I think you can shoot spots with this thing. You can shoot 3D with this thing. You can hunt out of a saddle with it. You can hunt out of a climbing stand. The only thing you may have to kind of keep eye on is if you're hunting in a ground blind, super short ground blind. But I mean, back in the day, I hunted with what we called short axle to axle bows. Then they were 36 to 39 inches long, and we didn't ever have no trouble with them then. So y'all hit me up if you got any questions about anything on this. Like I said, if y'all want one of these bows, y'all look me up. My website's swampdonkeyarchery.com. That has all my contact information there. Y'all can look me up there. It's got my social media, my phone number, all that. Y'all feel free to get in touch with me. I can get you one of these custom ordered, send to you, and do anything from sending it to you bare to doing a full custom build on it. Because I can get you any of the accessories you want, get some new arrows, do a full build all the way out, or like I said, just send it to you butt naked, whichever one that you want there. So, guess that's it. Guess y'all stay tuned. I will have 2 more bows coming within the next few weeks. I've got the new Darton Consequence coming, and I have a Darton Sequel 33 that's coming. The sequel's actually a customer's, but I did get permission for me to use it for a review. So y'all stay tuned for them. And other than that, y'all stay hammering. 3D season is officially kicked off, and hopefully I'll be seeing some of y'all on the 3D trail. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good one.